Oh, I know I've been changed. Oh, I know I've been changed. Oh, I know I've been changed because the angels in heaven done signed my name. If you don't believe that I've been redeemed, follow me down to the Jordan stream. I stepped in the water was cold. It chilled my body, but not my soul. Oh, I know I've been changed. Oh, I know I've been changed. Oh, I know I've been changed because the angels in heaven done signed my name.
If you don't believe that my soul's been redeemed, then the angels in heaven sign my name. Follow me down to that old Jordan stream. The angels in heaven sign my name. Oh, I know I've been changed. I know I've been changed. I know I've been changed. The angels in heaven sign my name.
The angels in heaven
Woo!
sign his name. Yes, the angels in heaven done sign J. Wilson's name.
Oh, the angels in the church done signed Zion his name.
Hey, J. Wilson said,
No,
I know I've been changed. And
I know. He's
y'all need to stop.
able.
He's
He's
able.
able. Yay!
Won't he do it? Won't he do
Won't he do it? Won't he
it?
will?
Jay Wilson
Woo!
said, I know I've been changed.
Woo!
I
I
know.
feel that in my stomach now.
Ah, man, he said he know he been changed, and y'all need to stop calling down to the church house and trying to get him fired on his day off. Y'all need to stop calling down to the church house and trying to get Jay Wilson fired on his day off because he know he been changed because the angels in heaven done signed his name. Hiya. Okay. Now we got that out.
Mm-mm-mm.
Child, let me know what you think about his video that he did earlier. Because what I heard from Jay Wilson, who know he's been changed. What's up,
I
Ronnie
see.
Q? Child, y'all didn't
Jay,
hear?
Jay,
Y'all didn't hear Ronnie Q? Jay Wilson said, I know I've been changed. And you know he's singing real loud, right? In the back of the choir. So he's like,
yeah.
I know I've been changed. Oh,
You gonna have me
I
singing that all
know
night
I've been
long.
changed. I know I've been changed because the angels in heaven done sign my name. Okay.
You gonna have me doing that all night.
Girl, I'm telling you, that was the first thing I thought of when Jay Wilson did that video. Because he is
Yeah.
trying to make us believe that he is no longer the same person who we have come to know in the B sector. And
Well,
what happened
technically,
was, hold on, babe. I'm gonna give you the flow in 2 seconds. 2 seconds.
take your time, take your time, take your time, preacher, take your time.
Hiya. Okay. So,
Okay, go.
all right. So he claims that some of the things that he did in his past, even to my girl Deanna, when he was showing all her old homes that she used to live in, and he claims that was public knowledge, public information. When he gave out all that information on Rico, on ZT, and other people, his excuse was it was public information. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Chat, keep me honest. So, every single time, now I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's right. Please don't get me wrong. Because I said yesterday, I said, please, y'all, don't call down to that church house. I said, please, I beg it of you to not call down to that church and get him in trouble. I said, please don't do that. But the same thing that has been done to him, he has done to other people. And Deanna said when she was live earlier today, she said, how you gonna tell us when we should be done just because you done? She said it was public where I lived in the past, but you brought it here on YouTube. It was public what ZT was doing in his own personal time on those websites, but you chose to put it out here. It was public information about Rico that he put out here. I could go on and on and on, and he chose to put it out here. But now, every single time that somebody finds something out on him, it's always public information. So now he says it's stalking and harassment. And him and the church is going to meet up on Friday to figure out what they need to do. So should all those other people who had their information put out here on social media because it was public information, should they try to figure out what they need to do about him? Go ahead, Boo.
Well, you already said what I was gonna say, but you know what I'm saying. He said that it wasn't where she lived at the time. It was her old house. That's what he had said. He had said she wasn't there. She wasn't there. She didn't live there anymore. She was vacancy. She had moved on to another place. Okay, that ain't the word, but yeah, that's what he had said, that she had moved or whatever. So at the presentation of the time, he, when he placed that picture out there, she had moved along. So in that way, it didn't mean nothing.
And exactly what Miss Tiva said. You are absolutely right. His church is public information to a certain degree, but calling it is foul. But he played the game and now he win the prizes. And that's what I was saying. I said earlier to somebody, I said, yeah, we got a kiki, we got to laugh, we got a hee, because people found out where he was having church. They played the videos, they led us to the Facebook page. But I did say, those of you who was in here yesterday, y'all know for a fact, I said, please don't call that man's job. He done had enough. He done lost job after job.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. That's the thing, because it's like at some point in time, y'all, enough is enough, because this man done lost like 4, 5 jobs. And some of them on air, some of them on live. We done lost the jobs and had to hide, and I don't want to affect nobody's livelihood, and
Neither do I. Neither do
And
I.
then
But
they find it out. Him having to put two mortgage payments to the end of the loan. I mean, they find it out. Everything. Everything.
sis, they be on his neck. They be on his neck, sis. But what's crazy to me is how much more will you sacrifice just to be on YouTube? Even if these are not sacrifices that he chose to, you know how we are. Like some of us have kids. I'm gonna sacrifice me getting some new shoes so that my son can get some shoes for football. I'm gonna sacrifice me going out to eat so I can save up money to buy me a new car. You know, we make sacrifices in our life, but I'm like, with him, like, is it worth it? Is being on YouTube worth it? Like, you're really making sacrifices. You're sacrificing a lot. You're sacrificing your privacy, and we all sacrifice our privacy to a certain extent because a lot of people have been doxxed on here, right? But you are sacrificing jobs after job after job after job. And even though I
Maybe the YouTube money worth it.
but he's, you know what? I'm trying to say this the right way without saying he asked for it. You know what I mean, Sislo?
Yeah.
Because if I say he asked for it, then that would be saying it was okay for people to do what they did.
Yeah.
But he has done some fucked up shit to people on here. And you can't tell people how to fight back. And that's it right there. You can't tell people how to fight back. So although he might say, I'm done with this B sector, I'm done with this, I'm done with that, I'm not out here anymore scrapping in the street, I ain't out here no more calling people Baptist bull daggers, I ain't out here anymore telling people where Tracy or anybody else live by the power lines, I ain't out here doxing this person, because it's public information, so it's really not doxing. And a lot of other things that a lot of people, you know, have against him. Not me, but just, you know, things that people have against him. And then it's like, you're done. At least you say you're done. Because we all know I don't think he'll ever be done for real with the B sector. Because he leaves every time something happens. If he get doxxed, if he lose a job, if he gets outed, if he gets, you know what I'm saying? Every time something major happens, he leaves for a couple of weeks. And then he comes back. And then he's trying to be, when every time he comes back, he's only discussing celebrity news, gossip TV, or the government, the president, right, taxes, you know, the community. And then he slowly finds his way back into the B sector. And my thing is, like I said, with Deanna, when he was putting out her old homes, his excuse was she don't live there anymore.
Right.
When he took Fi and her homegirl down to Tracy's house, what was his excuse? Oh, well, it ain't like we walked up to the door. It ain't like we knocked on the door. It ain't like I took them to the lobby. It ain't like I just pointed over there near the power lines and said, there she go.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
People don't be done with him. And that's the thing. People are not done with you, JW. JW, as they call you down at the church.
That's what they call him at the church.
They call him JW. We call him JW. They call him JW. When he won that medal for selling the most popcorn for their fundraiser, they said, congratulations, JW.
Lord.
And even though
they man take the man sold some popcorn.
They called down to the church telling them that he stole the popcorn money. They've been doing all kind of shit to Jay Wilson since they found out where he worked. I mean, where he go to church. And I don't even know if he worked there, if he goes to church there. And just leaves the choir there if he works there. I'm not sure. I'm not for sure. But what I am for sure about I don't agree in calling people's churches and homes and wives and mamas and all that shit. But when you do fuck shit to other people, you can't tell them how to fight back. And sometimes there is no deadline. You might say you done, but sometimes people might not be done with you. Go ahead.
Amen. I wasn't about to say nothing. I just said, you know, they mad at the man because he sold some corn. He sold some popcorn.
Yes, he did. Deanna? He
He
said, quit
award
talking
winning
about shit
popcorn.
about him, Deanna. Deanna, has he ever apologized?
Tell her come on up here.
Deanna, has he ever apologized?
Come on up here, child honey.
Now, I know he apologized to Tracy. I know that. I remember that. But has he ever apologized for showing your properties, even though you didn't live there anymore?
I mean, that's what I'm saying. What he do to pitch people off like that? He really, they mad because he award winning popcorn seller. That's what pitched them off.
Let me tell you something. Again, I don't agree with certain things that people do on here. I'm not going to throw them under the bus, though. Because, again, you can't tell people how to fight. And Jay Wilson, that girl over there down south, somebody who I support properly, PB, whatever you want to call her. It's certain things that he has done to people that I just be like, damn.
Get
no,
your
fuck you didn't, nigga. And some people don't forget, and they ain't gonna never let it go. Yeah, Deanna said he was just calling her mama crazy in October. Yeah.
No.
What's up, Watching Cloud9, Betty White, KM Bay? How you doing? What? Thank you. What goes around comes around, and you can't tell nobody. You just can't come up here and say, "Okay, y'all, I know I did a lot of this, a lot of that." And it's not like he's the only one on here that's done some shit, because a lot of people on here have done some crazy shit, right? So it's not like we're pointing all fingers at him like he's the worst person in the B sector, because he's not. But it would be like anybody else on here who have done some crazy, shady, foul shit, and then they turn around and say, "Oh, I know I've been changed. Oh, I," and my Jay Wilson voice, "know I've been changed. Why? No, I've been changed because the angels in heaven sign my name."
You and my soul's been redeemed.
Follow me down to the Jordan stream.
Oh, follow me down to that old Jordan stream. The angels in heaven. I stepped in the water and the water was cold.
It chilled my body, but not my soul. Hey. Thank you. And what did Fran say? Fran said, in my opinion, the only time he gives those half-ass apologies is when he has something to gain for it. Hey, ya. Hey, ya. Good night, Miss Tima. She said it's my bedtime. 0500 comes early. Watch the replay. Deanna kept her foot on his neck. She don't give a damn. She got her lick back. Deanna always get her lick back. Watch for Cloud9 said that's my song.
Sleep tight.
Hey, I was raised up in church just like Jay Wilson, so I know all the songs too. But yeah, I just thought it was interesting that they're going to possibly bring the authorities in you know, because what they say was harassment and stalking. I don't know if this is gonna, you know, hold. What do you think, Cicelo?
Girl, listen. I ain't got a dog in the fight. Did I do a good dog sound? I ain't got a dog in the fight, girl. I don't know what to say. Like you say, you play the game, you win the prizes. I reckon. I don't know.
Well,
I ain't
Kim,
trying to get
they
nobody.
said,
I ain't trying to put nobody house out there, and I ain't trying to get my job taken from me. Even though can
I
nobody
get
take
it.
my job, because
I don't
I
wish
want
nobody to lose
to.
a job. I don't wish nobody to lose a house. I don't wish nobody to lose a loved one. I don't wish nobody to lose their own self. Um,
Right.
but when you out of here and you beefing and dragging and doing behind the scenes shit to people and passing information and sending people to people's houses and all kind of bullshit like that, it's like, you know, payback's a bitch. And again, I asked y'all not to call down there, but y'all don't listen to me. I'm gonna mute you this because you got some background. But I asked y'all not to call down to that damn church. But like Kim Bay said, you can tell people what she say, you can tell people how to feel when they've been hold on, what she say, you can tell people how to feel when they've been messed over. We can see. Oh, she said you can't tell. I think she meant you can't. Yep, there it is. I'm sorry, Kim Bay. You can't tell people how to feel when they've been messed over. Yep, absolutely. We can sing and pray, but he's still wrong. Deanna, what you laughing at? What's up, Grown Folks TV? We just had church service in here. We serenading the pastor because he said he's to change. He done changed. He's a brand new man. He ain't no longer the person that he used to be in the B sector. And he would appreciate it if y'all stop trying to get him to lose his jobs and lose his position down at the church house. He don't want to get fired on his day off. Y'all, I asked y'all not to try to get that man fired on his day off, but y'all listen. Y'all didn't listen. So I don't know. We shall see.
Your job. You about to lose your job. Get this dance. You remember that song?
Yes.
You about to lose your job. You about to lose your job. Get this dance.
Oh.
And she started twerking. That's what you reminded me of saying it.
But I mean, come on now. I mean, Jay Wilson, JW, as they call him down at the church house, he has to know that some of the shit that he really did, like he really acts like he's never done anything wrong. Like even when in that video when he was talking about Deanna, he's like, yeah, I did, but I did, but I did. Like you child, I ain't even perfect. But child, a lot of things that you have done on here, if they was to compile all the footage and just put it in one video, just compile all the footage and put it in one video, I don't think there would be a church in the USA who would want you there. I'm just saying. And still yet, it's not like you're the only one on YouTube who have done. I don't think Jay Wilson even done the worst shit on YouTube, but some of the stuff that he's done, since I got mute you got some background noise for some reason. I'm gonna say this real quick and then I'm gonna let you talk because you got some background music, so I'm gonna mute you. But the difference between JW is because the way he came off from the beginning, from the gate, you know, he was one person, and then he didn't change himself so many times since we first met him. He used to come on here and preach all the time, collect tithes and offering on Sunday. I mean, all the women, he had all the women falling for him and stuff. They sending them all his money and, you know, all this kind of shit. And then he started doing other type of commentary. He came on here acting like he was one person. Then he got busted out by Wally and found out he was another person. Then he got caught in so many lies. Like he got caught in so many lies on here. And at the same time, he still always try to represent the church. He will cuss you out and call you a Baptist bulldagger 1 second. And then he'll get on here and tell you what Jesus said in Matthew 13, verse 45. And I don't even know what the hell that says, but I'm just saying. Cicelo, she might know what 1345 is, but that's not my point. I'm just saying he done been all over the spectrum. 1 minute he'll cuss you out, he'll talk shit about you, he'll dox you even though he called it public information. He'll lead enemies to your house and show you where you live. And then he'll come up in here talking about Jesus again and God, just like he did today on his video. Yeah, I did that to Deanna, but she didn't live there. She didn't live there. She moved on. So what I showed the house that she lived in, some of the things that he's done, like you would expect more of him as who he tried to present himself is. If he didn't come on here acting so, I love church, I love God, I'm this, I got a pastor's degree, I got a Bible degree, I can preach, I can teach, I can baptize, I can do all this shit, but you acting like a devil on here. So I think he really has to look back seriously at some of the shit he has done and who he tries to present himself as, because to him, to us, to a lot of people on here, he seems like a big ass hypocrite. That's all. That's it. That's all. Go ahead, Cicelo.
I wasn't gonna say anything. Matthew, what'd you say? Matthew 13 and what?
I think I said Matthew verse 13:45.
Okay, so it reads.
Oh no, you didn't.
Jack Benimba, Jack be quick. Jack just jumped off Johnson's. Hello? Hello?
Ooh.
Hello? Hello?
Ooh.
Hello?
What Bible you reading from? Oh my God. You don't mute, sis.
Oh, you said that was the Bible?
Girl, oh yeah, that was the what book you reading from? The book of Jezebel? You reading from the book of Jezebel. I don't know. I don't remember that verse.
I was reading the wrong. I was reading the King of Corn version.
The King of Corn?
Yeah, King of Popcorn. Yeah.
Thank you, Deanna. Please tell them to like the video, like and share the video, child. Cicelo. Some people say they can't stand him. Some people, wait a minute. What's up, view? I crack up when Deanna drags Jay Wilson. She be dragging, boy, and she do it so funny. It's so comedic. Like Deanna just wake up. I don't know how she do it. I don't know how she do it. She just drags people so effortlessly.
Hey,
Deanna said, Jack be quick. Jack be nimble. Jack be quick.
Listen, woman. Wait a minute, go back. What Deanna say? You went too quick. Y'all don't pay me no mind. I done took that melatonin. Got me acting funny.
Yeah, y'all can hit the link if y'all want to. I didn't plan on here being too long. I didn't plan being on here too long. I just wanted to give my little feedback about his video, what I thought. And again, like I said, don't get me wrong. I don't think that people should keep calling his church and calling his, but you can't tell people how to fight. And some people may feel like what you did to them was so fucked up they can't get over it. And they feel like the position that you are in real life, especially when they said he was a damn, what do you call the people at the hospital that pray for you when your loved one dying or sick?
You talking about the clergy staff,
At the hospital, yeah.
yeah.
It was like, how the hell, if some people knew what you did on YouTube to a lot of people, and you down there praying for their loved one, like, they might not want them prayers. They might not want them prayers because a lot of people believe that he plays with God. And no matter how you look at it, even though people say, well, even if a person is, and since so you know this because we both raised in church, there are a lot of bad pastors out there, but people will say, oh, but you don't go to church for the pastor. You go to church for God. Let God handle the pastor and everything that he's doing wrong in church, like messing with kids, sleeping with all the women, stealing from the the church, a lot of what I'm saying. They'll be saying you shouldn't put all your faith in a pastor. You go to church because you just want to praise the Lord. And even though the person who's talking to you and who might be committing all these worldly sins, don't look at them. Don't put them on a pedestal. Don't look at them like that. Just go to church, keep your mouth shut, and ask God to, work with the pastor. Does that sound like familiar? Does anybody else heard that before?
Yeah, that came from Hypocritical verse 11:21.
I'm just saying a lot of people don't take that. A lot of people don't like that. Like really. A lot of people do not like people who put themselves in a certain position when it comes to church. But then they act down here acting like everybody else or worse than everybody else. Then they want to turn around and talk about church. Then they want to dox you the next day. Then they want to turn around and talk to church. Then they want to cuss you out, call you bitches. Then they want to turn, like a lot of people don't take too kindly to that. I'm just saying. I'm speaking for the people right now. Speaking for the people. He might not ever see this video because I don't think he watches me anyway. And I don't care if he don't. But I'm just saying. There is a reason why people keep doing this to you, Jay Wilson. But you be acting like you don't understand. Does that sound about right? I mean, I have never had somebody do so much shit bad to me like that. And some of the things that have been done to certain people on YouTube, I don't wish for others to have to experience. But you have to stand in your shit. Either you're going to be out here doing this fuck shit and eat it when people do fuck shit to you. Or you're going to leave motherfuckers alone. And maybe they'll leave you alone. And that goes for anybody. That goes for everybody on here. It's a lot of motherfuckers on here that be doing fuck shit. And then when somebody do fuck shit to them, they want to run to the courthouse and press charges on people. And that's why a lot of people is like sick of the motherfucking shit in the B sector. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, didn't they call his job at the hospital when he lost his chaplain job?
That's the word I was looking for, chaplain. He claims he got another job or they just moved him around. It was like one of those not like a temporary job service, but a service that, you know how those services are. They might send somebody to be a nurse here or send a traveling nurse or send somebody to do this or, you know, he made it seem like it was something like that, like he could just move around to another hospital. But I don't know. And again, I don't know if he works at the church or if he's just the choir director down at the church. Shit, when I was watching Ness this morning, she was like, shit, is you in the choir? Is that a choir or is that a competition? Because I swear his voice was the only voice we heard.
That's the chorale.
Yeah, let's not forget that. Let's not. Hold up. I'm about to say something in this team, but sidetrack me.
What was that song? Right on, King. What song they singing? I have a message. What
song? What song you talking about?
The song
you
that
got
they
a fan on or something? You sound like you're in a bubble. Like,
no, it's probably got my battery low.
Okay.
But it was a song. It was the one song he was singing in the video. What song was that?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Message from the Lord. Hallelujah. It was something like that, wasn't it? I can't remember.
I can't remember either. It's been a long day. But everybody been singing it all day long. I should remember. Miss Tiva said, I'll mute you real quick. Miss Tiva said, Lord, they done sent more oohs of MU. And she said, girl. Y'all know I've been practicing that, right? Girl. Okay. I just heard it. You know what, Miss Tiva? I saw that. Whose chat was I in? Oh, was that VS? With Duke Farrell? Was that Duke Farrell? Is that the right? I don't know. I might be confused, but I could have sworn Duke Farrell had something of MU. Child, stop sending your news around. Oh my God. I know there are. Yep, Duke Farrell. Yep. I saw that. Yep. BT Black. I saw it. I didn't see no pictures. I don't want to see no more pictures. I don't want to see no more pictures of no oohs for the rest of the year. Because that child. I know certain people in here could go back in time, including Jay Wilson. They probably would. Now, what I had said earlier as far as JW, as far as like what I think he should do or not, I think JW should delete his channel, start all over somewhere else, change his YouTube name, use an avatar, don't let nobody see you. And if you want to do like celebrity news and government news and all that kind of shit, like he be doing every time something go down with him on his channel, I would suggest he start a whole new channel and do that shit somewhere else. Like a lot of people have left the big sector because of shit that didn't happen to them, and they off somewhere else. They got different names. I mean, unless you just happen upon them, you know what I'm saying? Now, he probably will never do that, but I done heard different people suggest that. Even Tiva, she just said it right now. She said, I concur. But what do you think, Sislo? What do you think it will take? Because I know he doesn't want to feel like he's been run off. I know he feels like he don't want people to think, I'm running scared, I'm leaving, y'all done ran me off, because he's too proud. He's a narcissist. He's too proud for that. And that's why he stays right here in the B sector. And people continue to do shit for him. And it's crazy because there are certain people who beef back and forth, but he is like the main one that people do not get enough of fucking with. And I don't think he'll ever stop. So what do you think about moving forward, Sislo? What is your,
Well, I think he should do whatever gives him peace. Whatever that is.
Child.
Whatever gives him peace. Because at the bottom line, he's going to do what he's going to do. You know what I'm saying? And people are gonna find him wherever he goes. You know, girl, and one thing for certain, two things for sure. He folks in the beef set got a way of finding it and finding things out.
Yep.
So yeah.
Yep. And let me read some of these comments. Meaty Black said he showed oh, he should doing dirty stuff and maybe ask for forgiveness, but he won't do that. Nope. He ain't gonna do that. Jackie Chambers, what's up, Hood Table Mouse in chat? What's up, boo? Miss Tiva said, okay, for real now, I'm about to go to bed. She said it's getting crazier by the minute. I think that's what she meant. Said somebody had it sent to him. Yep, it was Duke Farrell. Yep, I saw that. I was over there, y'all. I was over there. And Kim Bay, KM Bay said, is it Kim? Hold on, let me wear my glasses. I think it's Kim Bay. You still don't want that evil spirit preaching to you. Deanna said, Noble, how I feel. I know how it feels. Good not to be chastised by a bust down anymore. Ooh.
Tatiana. Bust down, Tatiana.
You a mess. But yeah, that's all I had to say over here. I said I was not gonna be on here long because we've been up all night, all week, watching videos, doing commentary on this, that, and the third. And for one, I am trying to be like Miss Tiva and get in bed early.
Well, I'll probably be back on later on after my phone charge up for some midnight madness. I don't know yet.
Hey Rico, well just let me know
Dark.
What you gonna be talking about after dark?
Just talk the trash after dark, just whatever come up.
Oh, so we going on trash talk now?
I'm gonna be on both. Why am I still talking like that? I'll probably be on both of them. It'll be a late night.
Make sure you charge your phone so you don't have no feedback.
Okie doke.
And what's up, Rico? He said, "Party, hey."
Hey, Rico. Hey, boo, Rico, boo. You better go subscribe to my channel, Rico.
Oh yes, make sure y'all subscribe to my sister's channel. She got 2 channels: Miss Sislo Newsworthy Update and also Trash Talk Alley 22. So make sure you subscribe to both of her channels. But she just said she'll probably be on Trash Talk Alley 22 tonight. That's where she literally go over to take out the trash. Okay, hold on, Rico. Let me find it. Hold on. Trash Talk Alley. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Oh, was Rico saying he want the link to us, or did he want the link to your channels? I'm gonna drop him.
Drop him this link.
Oh Lord, Rico talking about he feeling pretty messy tonight. I don't know if we a child.
Yeah, come on over and talk.
We might have to talk shit on Trash Talk Alley. I hate to keep muting you, but your feedback is something else, child.
Love y'all.
Okay, I'll talk to you later, babe. Love you, babe. Okay, she's gonna have to charge her phone. Her phone needs to be charged. I think that's why it keeps doing that. But yes, we're gonna have to probably head over to Sislo's channel when she goes live. Trash Talk Alley. I did drop the link to her channel, so you can click that and then hit the notification bell, the subscription over there. But thank you guys for tuning in today. I just wanted to chit chat with you guys, just give my point of view, my comments. Okay, it's just my point of view. It's just my point of view. Okay. My commentary. Again, I don't like how I don't think it's right for people to call people's jobs and try to get them fired and all that kind of shit. But you can't tell people how to fight. You just can't tell people how to fight. I don't know what Jay Wilson is going to have to do to get people off his back from always trying to find out where he works and stuff like that. I don't know if it's going to hold what he said he's going to try to do this weekend or Friday with the church, trying to figure out if they can press charges for harassment or stalking or things like that. So, and then even if that comes to be, y'all know every time somebody tries to take somebody to court, what happens? People have videos and videos and footage and footage and footage of things from a lot of people over here. And they will compile a folder of videos, screenshots, and all kind of shit. And they will come prepared to prove that they're not the only ones that's be on here doing some fuck shit. We've seen it time and time again. Cases getting thrown out. Restraining orders not being granted. We've seen it over and over again over here. So you got to be careful what you're doing to other people on here, because that shit can come back to you and it could fuck with you forever and ever and ever. But anyway, y'all, that's all I got to say. On that note, like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell to make sure that you know when we are going live. Also, make sure you guys hit the Cash App. If you want to donate to the platform, $ the Hood Table 402. Thank you. There it is right there. $ the Hood Table 402. Thank you for those who have sent super chats. Thank you to those who have sent cash apps. And thank you to those who have been continually supporting the Hood Table and helping us grow. I really appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Stay safe. Be blessed. Remain vigilant at all times. And always remember to keep it hood. I'm out.